So this is now the third time I'm trying to record this. The first time was interrupted by a phone call. The next was interrupted by something else. And anyway, now the phone's in airplane mode. So we're going to do this. I am a little aggravated right at the moment about the situation with the ward councillor, the interim ward councillor, the caretaker ward councillor, and what the party, the political party, the DA, seems to be doing or thinking or not thinking by not listening to residents or people that are relatively well connected in the community. I will bear with me here. It's a lengthy story, but I'll try and spare you the detail, too many of the details. Essentially, the situation is the ward councillor, Peter Henning, resigned for various reasons, unfortunately. We worked together for many years, very effectively. We now have an interim councillor that is, to be kind, inexperienced in his place. And one understands that that person has inherited an incredibly large role, big boots to fill. And the unfortunate part of all of this is that she is now trying to reinvent the wheel. And my concern is that the way that this is being done, and upon instruction, so I'm told, from the political party, upon instruction from them to do this, to make new groups, and in the, well, under the guise of sorting out service delivery. I would suggest that the people that are making political decisions about what's happening in the communities on the ground get in touch with people that are on the ground and learn best what to do for the community. If you wish support, because right now, what it looks like is that you are working at throwing away the ward. You have control of Ward 25. The way things are unfolding at the moment, it seems obvious that you wish to give it away, whether that's because it's too much of a hassle, too big a problem. It's a very large ward. I think it might even be the biggest ward in Ekurhuleni. Whatever the reason is, that's the way it's coming across to a few of us. So I would suggest that if that's not the intention, if that's not what game is being played, then perhaps get in touch with the people that are in touch with the community. You had that before in Peter Henning. Unfortunately, you have that no longer. You do, however, have access to people like me, and there are a number of us, and you know who we are, and Peter could tell you, I could tell you. You have access to us, and we will give you honest input, if it's an honest game that you want to play. So, my suggestion to you is stop playing the game you're playing right now, and start doing things that are going to earn you some points by taking action in the right way. I'll wait until the aircraft has flown past. Hopefully it doesn't make too much damn noise. You may be able to sense to some degree my upset at all of this. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed at the stupidity. I'm disappointed at the selfishness. I am disappointed at the lack of vision right now. I'm disappointed with the interim ward councillor and her inability to navigate conversation in an effective manner and actually answer questions and have an effective dialogue, and do so without contradiction. that leaves something to be desired. And it does add to my aggravation. Now, you political people will play the games that you political people play. That is the unfortunate reality of what we are living in at the moment. And those of us that try and get on with peaceful life on a daily basis will carry on trying to get on with it. And somewhere in the middle we have to kind of meet, because without us, you don't really have a job. Now, this is not a threat in any way. It's purely the reality of the situation. Another reality that you might do well to understand is that we don't give a damn who runs the place, as long as it's run properly. I couldn't give two hoots about what color the flag is. I literally do not care. What I care about is that things are peaceful, that law enforcement operates properly, that we don't have people doing stupid things and affecting us negatively, that we have an environment in which we can do business in a honest manner. That's what we care about. Anyone like me out here on the plots and in town even, you will find that that's all they care about. They don't give a damn who runs the damned country. We all know what politicians are. You would do well to understand that we know what you are. Stop expecting us to be stupid and play the game. And come along and talk openly about what the agenda is and what you hope to achieve. And maybe by doing that and being honest about it, being open about it, without fear, because that is something that drives your motivation, without the fear, just an honest conversation. Come along and have a talk about that, and you might find that there are more people that would be willing to help your cause. You might find that there are more people willing to help you take action in ways that would make it better for everyone. But it will require that you step forward and have that dialogue without the deception that is often so obvious, without the agenda that's often not so obvious. So, think about that. Because right now what's happening is it's going to, whatever is happening, whatever's being done, is going to begin to fragment yet again the community. And people like me, and there are a number of us, we get upset when what we put effort into for a long time, when that is undermined, intentionally undermined. I don't like being upset. So think about this. You know where to contact me. If you have the gumption to actually continue this and have some effective dialogue and find a solution, you know how to contact me.